Remember that? I don't know what it was called, Captain Fish or some shit like that, where
I never went to it.
they give you like a steak and hush puppies, and it was 30. I'll never forget. It was like $26 for both of us, And then you just start looking at what works, what's not going to kill you. Doesn't take a genius when you look at a fucking. And the McDonald's are all different. Like the McDonald's by my house, that's an A-class McDonald's. You go in there and get a quarter pounder with cheese, you'll fucking die, Lee. You'll go, holy fuck. There's a McDonald's burger. Well, 3 weeks ago, we had a baseball tournament. And the guy went over there and he goes, the only thing that's open is McDonald's. And he brought back quarter pounders. These things were a day old.
Oh, yeah.
You come over here and they fucking make them right there. The juice is coming out of them. You can't believe the quarter pound in Marlboro. Cannot fucking believe it. It's not like I'm there every weekend. But when they first opened, I took my daughter over there. They had some promotion thing. And I took a quarter pound. If I'm going to go to hell, I might as well eat the only one who really has real meat is the quarter pounder. I think Red Band told me that.
Like it's actually, like, what is the other stuff?
It's like soy products or some shit. You got to check it out.
Gross.
But I remember having a conversation with Red Band about this, that fucking, that's the only burger because he likes fast food.
Fuck yeah, I love fast food. But I was thinking about, like, we were talking about stuff like that. You know who's killing it, I think? Is Jesus Trejo. Have you seen, like, how much stuff he's done since we left?
No.
Dude, he wrote a book. Like
he wrote
a children's book.
Yeah.
He's like writing on a show. He just did another special, but and
he's always been a bright guy, and you could see the guys that are just he's killing it. I think that fucking Shane Gillis is really fucking doing a great job. I'll tell you who's going to squeak past all these motherfuckers. I think Paul Vizzi.
Really, he's very funny.
He's very funny. That's a great special. I watched his football picks show with Bill Burr. Bill Burr's like half asleep. Paul Vizzi's carrying the show. It's just there's a lot of great comics out there. I don't know much about the young guys because it's like high school football. I don't know what's really going to happen here. But the guys that are just getting momentum, I keep my eye on those guys, Like I remember Ralph Barboza being a young guy, like seeing him like at the Ha-Ha and stuff. And he caught on. I don't remember Matt Rife at all. I remember his face, but I don't remember really working with him a lot, Hey, we moved up. I moved along. The pandemic came. It changed the game of comedy. It changed a lot of things, the pandemic, looking back at it now. So we all fucking learned something, my friend. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. But it's just seeing all the people who like are moving up. It's just cool to see. Like, what was really cool? I watched, and I haven't finished it yet, but I watched Bill Burr's movie, and they put the Brody memorial on it. It was it's just cool because I was thinking about you with your TV and like Bill with like all these comics are making movies now. There's been like 4 comics in the past year
that made movies
and shit like that. It's just cool to see everyone doing it for themselves.
Well, I think Hollywood also realized that. Listen, whether the movies made money a lot. A couple months ago, I went online for some, and people are banging out Bert's movie that it lost this and lost that. Guys, there's a ton of movies now that lose money. Tons, and it's not marketing. It's not this. It's not that. The movie theaters has become a rough place to make people to go to. It
really has.
I could talk to you about doing a show in Sony Hall and push the stake on you and say it's going to be a great time. You're right around the corner from this. If you take the ferry into the city, you're 8 minutes from that. It's a 6-minute Uber ride. I could sell that to you. It's very rough to sell a fucking movie theater to somebody now. Both those movies came out and they banged them up against each other. Sebastian and Bert had to go up against each other that weekend, Memorial Day weekend. I think it rained here one day that week. Memorial Day is not what it used to be for movies anymore. You see how much the climate has changed.
And I think people also expect it to go to streaming eventually. I think that unfortunately that's gonna. I went and saw Bird's movie in theaters just because I wanted to go see a movie and I love the theater, but it's I think it's gone to a point where we'll either buy it or stream it eventually.
Well, I tried to buy Bert's movie and it was like $28 at first. And I was like, I'll wait. I think I just saw Sebastian's on Showtime.
Okay.
One of the channels picked it up. I watched his a couple of days ago. And I saw Bert's, I don't know, about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. Again, you're shooting movies after COVID. I don't know what's going on with movies anymore. I would love to sit here and tell you that I don't know. I don't know where the communication gap is with people anymore. I know that there's diehards like myself, yourself, Ari. If a movie theater opened within an hour from me, not in the city, any other direction, Pennsylvania, Cranford, New Jersey, one of those places, and they did a 2-movie every Saturday night, and they were looking for support, to join a package, I would join. I would definitely join. I'm into that. I would go to the movies to sit with other people who enjoy movies like that and just watch a movie anyway, from Citizen Kane to Godzilla to fucking, it's great to watch those again. And with other
Because you're
people,
also
easier. I'm sorry?
I was gonna say if you're at I think the reason those places are different is because people respect it. Like they're not gonna be like the biggest problem right now at theaters. I think is other people, and I think so. Like when you're going to a place like that, that's you're like a member of, or they're playing like not like current movies. It's like everyone there like loves movies, and they wouldn't be like an asshole in the theater.